Good afternoon. Welcome, bienvenue, and willkommen. My name is Kelly Lamb. I'm the Vice President of Marketing here at Miele, and we want to welcome you to our latest initiative, hashtag Miele Dines Local. Many of you have joined us over the last 8 weeks for Miele Live. As you remain safe in your homes, we've continued to provide you the support that you've requested of us through Miele Live. And our latest initiative, hashtag Miele Dines Local, we're very, very proud to bring to you. This initiative really started with us understanding that many local small restaurants across the country are facing challenges, as we all are, during these very unique times that we're encountering. And so with this, we've put a challenge out to chefs across the country to share with us their signature dish. And we've invited them to cook with us on Miele Live. And as part of this initiative as well, we have purchased 100 meals from that restaurant in order to support them. But then with that restaurant, we've actually donated those meals to frontline workers that are out there right now. Today, we're very, very excited for the first time to have a long distance version of hashtag Miele Dines Local with a restaurant out in Vancouver, Provence Marinaside, with Chef Jean-Francis Quaglia, who's joined us today. And we actually have in our studio here our resident product expert, Marilyn. So welcome, Marilyn.
Thank you.
And I want to send a very, very warm welcome to Chef Jean-Francis Quaglia, who's joining us from Vancouver, from his restaurant as well. Bonjour, Chef.
Bonjour, merci, merci. Thank you for having me with you, yes.
Yeah, we're so excited to have you with us. So Marilyn, I'm going to hand it off to you to have this session with Chef.
Thank you. Hello, Chef.
Hello, Marilyn, right?
Yes, Marilyn, that's right.
So
that's okay. Before we get started, I thought maybe you could talk to us a little bit about Provence Marinaside, just to see when it started, how it came to be, and what is happening there right now.
From the beginning?
Halfway?
So we've been open for 18 years now at Provence Marinaside, and we're right in Middletown on the waterfront. We have a beautiful marina in front of the restaurant. We've been doing very good business. It's been successful, as you can imagine, being here for 18 years.
Wow.
Hello? 18. No, 18. Thankfully. We are good. And we've never shut down. Even the beginning of COVID, we stayed open right away, the 17th of March. We were doing takeout the first day, and we've been doing takeout until, still doing takeout actually. And we reopened last Tuesday, very small. We didn't want to tell everybody, just for us to practice social distancing in the restaurant, around the guests, sanitation, etc. So it was a good week of practice, and now we're probably going to start telling people that we are open. Here's my story.
Okay, that's a very long time, 18 years. Congratulations. What are your days that you are open as well, Chef? Is it 7 days, 6 days a week? I said, how many days are you open? Are you open like right through, or is it Monday to Saturday?
So right now we have a little bit of change of our operation. So it's 11:30 a.m. until 8 p.m. on the weekday and 9 p.m. on Friday and Saturday, just for now. On a regular basis, we open 7 days a week, breakfast, lunch, and dinners from 8 a.m. to 11:30 p.m.
Wow, okay. So this recipe that you and I are going to be cooking together, how did it come to be?
Recipe is basically is one of the dishes that I had in my first restaurant that I opened 20 years ago in on West, that we opened 20 years ago on 10th
Okay.
Avenue. And that's a dish inspired from the south of France. That's where I'm from. So it's a dish where, of course, with garlic and a little butter and fresh zucchini and flambé with brandy. So typical French Provencal dish. Yes.
Right. And I heard that, I think from just reading a little bit about you as well, that you had this when you were little. Your mom used to prepare this dish?
Something that I grew up on, and eventually, I adopted and brought into my my restaurant and on my menu. And it's been a staple dish since day one. So, and it's one of the dishes that I love to demonstrate because it's so easy to do, it's so easy to cook, and it's fun. A little flambé as well. It's
Yes.
awesome.
The flambé is very interesting to me, so but I think it will be fun. So why don't we maybe review the ingredients together and tell me what the first step is and what I need to do, because as I mentioned, I am going to be cooking alongside of you. And I just want to make sure that the place is still up and standing and that I haven't put anything on fire.
But that I'll have to teach you the trick for that. You don't definitely, especially if you got a new haircut, start to have an haircut, and if you just flame it off, you might not be happy with that.
Okay, all right. So also just one question I wanted to ask you, that what are some of the dishes that customers can order from your takeout menu?
So the menu that we have right now, we made a takeout menu, which is the takeout menu and the inside menu, pretty much the same menu. But right now, going into summer, we have a niçoise salad. Thank you very much. Have a good day. We have a niçoise salad on the menu, which is super fresh for the patio. We also have a mushroom ravioli, which is one of the favorite dishes as well. So we've kept some dishes which are fairly easy to execute as well, and also very good and tasty and awesome. We've also created some kits. If you go to our website, you can see we have like the Prawns Provencal kit. What we're going to demonstrate today basically is one of the kits. We have 6 kits.
Oh, that's nice. Mm-hmm.
And we have 2 drink kits as well. So we've adapted, as the close down happen and the takeout. So we have to be somewhat creative and come up with a new idea.
Okay. All right. So now let's get started. So what is the first thing, Chef, that I am going to do right now?
So the ingredients quickly, very simple again. We have some prawns, some garlic, some zucchini that we pre-cut with a mandoline. We have butter, parsley, and lemon. And of course, a little brandy, salt and pepper, and salt and pepper, olive oil. Yeah, here it is. So that's for the ingredient.
Okay.
So you want to have your rice cooked ahead.
Okay.
That you can place on your plate. And then the first thing I do usually is I'm going to quickly cook the zucchini. Be good if you have like I'm only a burner in a restaurant, but if you have 2 burners, you can probably saute the zucchini on one side and then cook the prawn right beside it, and you can have that simultaneously.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So am I heating, how high is the heat going to be right now?
The heat is medium. The heat you want a medium hot, yes.
Okay.
Putting some oil. You can see this one, yeah.
Yes. So is that all the oil that that I'm adding?
Yeah. So you can see it's a little hot. It has to be a little hot. You want to like a little bit of sizzling, but not like super high hot. And then we're going with the zucchini.
I won't be as fast as you are, chef. So if I'm too slow, I will let you know.
So how did you cut your zucchini?
Sorry?
How did you cut your zucchini?
I used a spiralizer because that was the recommendation.
So do you have a mandolin as well or not?
A mandolin? I do have that.
So the mandolin worked very good too to do the zucchini, cut the zucchini.
Okay, so I can use a mandolin as well.
Yeah. And also another way, I mean, the zucchini, they don't have, I mean, they're spaghetti, we call it spaghetti, that's how we do it. But
Yes.
you don't have to necessarily cut them like this, you know, you could cut them in small pieces or
Okay.
just have a little freshness of the zucchini, that's all you need, yeah. But if
Okay.
you find it too complicated to cut it like this.
And how long does this cook approximately?
Basically, they should fall down a bit. I don't know if you see this here. Mine are already down.
Okay. I'm almost there.
But wilted, kind of wilted.
Wilted. Okay. So
Put enough on your pan. Do you need a little more olive oil or?
so if somebody wanted to not cook it as much, is that okay? If somebody did not want to have it as soft as that, is that fine?
That's right. You could have them as you wish because zucchini you can eat them raw, no problem. So
Right.
it's not an important whatever you like or you prefer. Yes.
Okay. I'm almost there. I'm almost getting to that point.
Are yours cooking now? Are they?
Yeah, it's starting. I think I'm going to be ready to plate on. So I'm putting this now on top of the rice.
What I did now, yeah.
Okay, 1 second, chef. I'm just gonna.
And now you're getting a little steam. You see, mine are not as long. You went with a machine like, what's it called?
I actually, I did this with just a handy mandolin, so it wasn't very long at all. But I guess when I was spinning it around, it became very long. It never ended. Okay, 1 second here.
I
At
know
least
they
I can
do
say
have
that
in
it's
mind to put on the plate. You have like the longest spaghetti.
exactly. Okay, 1 second here. We're gonna make this very pretty here.
Like this on the plate.
Okay. I may not end up using all of my zucchini because it is quite long, but that's fine.
You can make a salad with the rest.
Oh, that's true.
Some olive oil, a little vinegar, some fresh herb to it, and you have like a zucchini whole salad.
Oh, that sounds nice. Okay. So any leftover zucchini, I can make this salad. Actually, I think I did all right. I did well. Okay, so zucchini down.
Now we put our pan on for the prawn.
And is it the same heat for this as well, chef?
The prawn, I usually like to start them not too hot. So you can put the butter even from cold. I put the butter and I put all the prawn directly, just like that.
Okay. So one more time. I've put the butter in there. I'm putting the garlic in here as well.
So first I did butter, prawn, and then the garlic. Right here, you can see.
Oh, okay. So the prawns go in first before.
It's basically not, and then you want to slowly put your temperature a little higher. And now they, mix your garlic.
Okay. 1 second.
Now basically they're gonna cook on one side, and all your butter is gonna melt. You don't
Okay.
want necessarily to have color, but it's okay. Also, if you have color, some people like the caramelized color of the garlic and the butter and everything. So that could
Okay.
happen as well, and it's also good to do it. Yeah, whether they brown, a little brown or not.
Great. So now I understand. So this is why we did not have the heat very high because we don't want the prawns to cook very fast.
That's correct.
Is that
Not too
correct?
fast, but they cook fast anyway.
Okay, I'm just, you're ahead of me a little bit as well in here, but I'm just going to add my garlic.
Now I'm flipping them, mine. Because as soon as you get to that level, then it's gonna go very fast.
Okay.
Now I'm on the second side. A little pepper, touch of salt. Now I can see my butter is getting hot now, right?
Yes, because I was noticing.
If I wait too long, they're gonna be overcooked. So I'm gonna flambe already.
Okay, you go ahead and flambe because I'm going to need your help with this.
So always flambe, bottle or container or whatever, the pan.
Yes?
You want to take the pan away from the gas, take the pan away,
Yes?
right? Take the pan away. And then you put your brandy, and you can hear the noise, and then you slightly slant it, and here we go.
Oh, wow. You have confidence in me, chef. I'm not too sure about this part right now, but I'm going to persevere with this. 1 second.
Turn off the fire, add your lemon juice, and your parsley, and then a little toss, and you're ready.
Wow. Okay. I'm
It's okay, it's a time
almost.
change. You know, it takes a little longer for you. That's all right.
Yes. Okay, I'm actually doing the other side right now of the prawns, so I'm just turning them over. Maybe my heat was not as high as yours.
Possible too, yes.
Okay.
Um,
Just bear with me. Okay, now it's the next step where I'm going to be flambeing this.
There you are. So make sure you go away from it, right?
Yes. You know, everybody's moving away from me over here right now. Yeah. Okay, so
So you need to have a fair amount of heat though, right? If it's too low,
sorry?
the brandy, if the pan is not hot enough,
Yes.
brandy won't, how do you say that? Yeah, it
Okay.
won't temperature to be able to flambe.
Lord help me. Okay, I'm gonna do. So I'm moving it to the side. Pour the brandy in.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Now you go back, put your head up.
Woo! Oh.
There you go. Shake it a bit. Shake it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Fire. Here we go. Perfect.
Oh, thank you. You have no idea. I was worried about this.
Always the word.
Okay. So now it's down, and we flambe because we are removing the alcohol from the brandy itself. Okay. So now I'm putting, doing the.
If your prawn are cooked, you can turn off the fire.
Turn off the fire. Yes.
They cook. Then you add your lemon juice and your parsley.
Okay. My lemon juice, my parsley. If I can get a cloth. So I wasn't able to get flat parsley, so it doesn't really matter. That's enough? Oh, okay. And then salt and pepper? Salt and pepper? Yes.
I did that one a step ahead, but
Oh, okay. Okay. And then some pepper. To taste. Okay.
So,
Okay, I think I'm ready to plate with you now.
plating, I put one prawn. Do you see this one here?
Yes?
Then I intercal, so I put another prawn, but the
In the
tail
other
on the
direction.
other side. And then again, tail on the other side.
Okay. So one in one direction.
So yeah, one tail one direction, one tail the other direction.
Okay. And I'm thinking since there are 16 here, so we are 8 per plate. That may not work. That's fine.
Okay, now we have the sauce.
Okay. Almost done.
Marilyn, as you're finished planning, we actually have a question coming in for Chef Quaglia from Karen Q.
Yes? So, Chef, we have a question that has come in from one of our viewers. And the question is, for sauté, do you recommend a thin pan or a heavier bottom pan for using with electric cooktops?
Thin or heavy, it doesn't
Did you
matter
hear that,
as long
Chef?
as you control the heat of the pan.
I think I've lost it.
The thickness of the pan is irrelevant. It's how you control the heat to the pan. That's what matters.
So the thickness does not really matter. It's the actual heat, controlling the heat on the pan.
Control the heat that you give. Like it's not like you're doing a slow cook something for so long. You need to be like a thick or heavy pan that the heat doesn't transmit. This kind of dish can be done either way. It's just having. So if you have a thick bottom pan, it's gonna take a long time to heat up. That pan is gonna take a long time, and then it might stay hot longer. So actually, for prawn, probably a thinner pan might be the best. Yeah.
Okay. Also, there is another question as well, Chef, that viewers are sending in. What are some tips on selecting fresh shrimps?
Fresh what?
What are some tips? Like, how do you know that your shrimp is fresh?
Fresh prawn. So actually, the truth of prawn, we don't have a lot of fresh prawn in our country. Most prawn we buy, they are frozen. Most, like at 90%. Sometimes you can get spot prawn. So in BC, actually, within a couple of weeks from now, we'll get live spot prawn. But that's only a short while, a year, like a month and a half or a month about that. There's very little fresh prawn in Canada or in the United States, actually. Most of the prawn are farm prawn, whether it's Thailand, Vietnam, China, or some are wild as well. My prawn are Mexican wild prawn, so which have better flavor than farm. Farm can be bad as well for the environment, although there's some new farmer who come up with a sustainable farm prawn. Hopefully soon we'll get those.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Also, Chef, can I just show you my plate? just to see. It will not be as professional as yours, we know this, but maybe if I can.
So the garlic butter, you put it on the top, yes?
Yes, I did.
The drizzle, so I didn't do that on mine yet. So
Oh,
that was, okay, here we go. We have our plates, yes.
okay. How does it look, Chef?
It looks good. It tilted a bit for me, please.
Oh, just make sure my shrimps don't fall off.
That's all right. That looks pretty good, yes. A little higher up.
A little higher there.
Thank you, thank you.
I think my rice was not long enough. I cheated somebody out of a prawn over here. Okay. Thank you. Chef, I do have another question. Someone was asking, one of our viewers are asking, is there a safer way to flambe other than what we just did?
No, the three step you need is removing your pan from the fire and putting your liquid in it, right?
Right.
Get the bottle out of the way, so you only have that much brandy in the pan that you bring back to your stove, right? And then it's tilt your head back, tilt your head, that's the second tip.
Okay, tilt your head back is the second tip. So take the pan away, pour the brandy in.
And so take your pan away.
Yes.
Pardon? On electric. So in electric, you need to have a lighter.
Okay, so on an electric cooktop, you would have a lighter.
Yes. Or you need a barbecue lighter.
A barbecue lighter, okay.
Because it's easier for your hand. Barbecue lighter, definitely.
Okay.
So take the pan off, put your liquid in it.
Yes.
Brandy, come back. You're on the electric stove. You're gonna have right away. You go like this, boom, and it's gonna go boom.
Okay.
You have a barbecue lighter. You'll be far enough, and then move your head back, and it should be good. And there's nothing to worry because the alcohol eventually will flambe out.
Okay.
One of the problems, if you put too much alcohol, then it's gonna flambe for a long time, and it could go. So the higher temperature your alcohol is, the bigger it could come, or the more amount.
Oh, okay.
One limited to a certain amount.
So really, in order to not burn down the kitchen, you do need to have a certain amount of brandy or alcohol. The flame should not be very high, not too high. And just make sure that when you do that, you're not facing into the pan itself, that you're away from the pan. Okay, thank you, Chef. Thank you.
And Marilyn, the other way to actually do it is actually just to visit Chef at Provence Marinaside.
That's right.
Much easier for a lot of people.
Yes, that's true. Well, this was a lot of fun. Thank you very much, Chef.
Yeah, merci, Chef, to be with us today. Maybe, again, for the viewers, if you can just remind them right now, what's the easiest way to find out about your hours? I assume visit your website.
ProvenceMarinaside.ca, ProvenceRestaurant.ca as well.
Perfect. And, as part of this initiative, so on behalf of Miele, we want to really thank you for joining us. With the 100 meals that we are actually going to purchase from you and also then donate, maybe you can just share with the viewers where we're actually going to be donating those meals for, because I think it's a cause that you're already working with right now.
That's right. So since day one, we were trying to see how and who we could support as well in our own way, with our own capacity. And basically, when we opened our online store and online ordering, we created a donation button from our guests or people who purchase from us to be able to donate to the downtown Vancouver East Side Women's Center. And guests were able to give, and we were also giving a weekly donation for the shelter and a center, sorry. So we thought it was a bit different than giving to the frontline worker. A lot of people were doing this, and we thought that maybe the center needed more help at this point, and people had a tendency of not supporting. as much anymore because the focus was on a health worker, etc. So we thought it was a good idea. And then our guests online keep giving now. And when you guys came to me, or then we came up with this idea, you came up with this idea, I thought that would be the perfect thing to give some meal to the Women's Center again. So thank you very much on their behalf, and that's awesome.
No, we want to again, once again, thank you for joining us today. We're really happy to do this initiative with you. Again, for our viewers out there, Chef Jean-Francis Quaglia, be sure to visit them at Provence Marinaside. So again, Chef, thank you very much for joining us today. Very much appreciate that. And sorry for the technical difficulties, but anyways, we want to really thank you and your team. For all our viewers out there, we want to thank you again for joining us on hashtag Miele Dines Local on Miele Live. We have some really exciting restaurants and chefs joining us as well later on this week, so be sure to visit mielelive.ca. Turn on your notification and subscription on your YouTube channel to get our latest information and to join us once again. Very, very lastly, on behalf of our team here at Miele Canada, as well as Chef in Vancouver right now, we want to send a very, very big thank you to all of the frontline workers that are out there servicing all the communities across Canada right now, again, during these very unique times that we are all facing together. We will be sure to get through this. We encourage you to, again, support your local businesses, support your local restaurants through these times. It's very important. Be safe. Again, thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you next time on Miele Live.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chef.